10 things that will change by 2033. 1. Russia will collapse. The war against Ukraine could undermine the Kremlin's power. Russia has been heavily sanctioned. The ruble is in free fall. Military spending is growing. Russia's military losses fuel domestic discord. This can lead to a revolution and civil war. Some believe Russia could become less autocratic. It might not officially split into multiple countries, but it could become a collection of semi-autonomous regions. 2. More countries will have nuclear weapons. Iran and Saudi Arabia are the most likely to acquire nukes. Japan and South Korea may arm themselves as well. Both are threatened by China and North Korea. If Russia fractures, the new states will get its weapons. Russia and North Korea are the most likely to use nukes. However, Russia is too weak to fight against NATO. North Korea won't attack its nuclear-armed neighbors. 3. China will attack Taiwan. China could launch a military campaign by 2027. 88% of government employees agree it's possible. The U.S. would likely intervene in support of Taiwan. 4. The U.S. and Chinese economies will stay close. The China-Taiwan conflict won't change the economic situation. The U.S. and China may become even more interdependent. 5. The United States may lose its position. The U.S. will be less dominant in diplomacy and economy. Still, it will remain a military and technological power. 6. Poland will become a European leader. Poland is economically prosperous. Its population won't decline as much as in the rest of the EU. Poland's political standing will depend on its economic weight. 7. There may be a global crisis. It could be as bad as the one in 2008. There could be 2 or more such crises within 10 years. Public health emergencies are also likely. They could turn into another global pandemic. 8. The number of democracies will shrink. 10% of Americans say the U.S. might become an autocracy. This may have an effect on the rest of the world. Some autocracies can still change to democracies. 13% of Americans believe Iran will become more democratic. 9. Democracies will face systemic dangers. Pro-democratic movements will get the least support. Nationalist and populist forces will have the most influence. AI technology will become widespread. It might need to be regulated. This will mean less democracy and more intrusion. 10. International security organizations will change. The capabilities of the organizations are limited. It became especially clear after Russia's invasion of Ukraine. The UN Security Council has lost relevance long ago. It will have to transform. India will likely get a permanent seat. Japan, Brazil, or Germany are also likely candidates. This won't really change anything, of course. It will still depend on NATO countries and their capabilities. NATO will probably have to include Asia in its area of operations. This will cancel Article 5 and may bring about some real changes. Or maybe nothing's going to change at all. What do you think?